Here is why buy and sell signals alone are not enough, and why you cannot rely on one trading confirmation. Now, as you guys may know or may not know, if you've been watching my previous videos, a user of ours turned $500 into $18,000 in 2 days using the strategy that I'm about to show you. And no, I'm not even making that up. It's real. Okay, he used extremely high leverage and he compounded his wins and kept going. Do I recommend that risk management? Absolutely not. But it goes to show that this strategy works, and I've been using it myself, and it's honestly, I haven't seen anything like this on YouTube. But I really want to make this video because if you're just going to rely on buy and sell signals, you're probably not going to be profitable or as profitable as you could be. You need to have your levels identified, which is why EzAlgo, first link in the description below if you would like EzAlgo for yourself, is a game changer, and why you need it, because you need these levels identified to make a trade. Now, you guys know that the rules for this scalping strategy is 1, wait for price to come to a level, 2, wait for a divergence on Vumanchu Cipher B, and then 3, wait for a buy or sell signal on EzAlgo. And this kind of mitigates all of the losing trades that you would have taken, right? So if we would have taken this buy signal right here, we would not have been profitable. But with the system that we have, we're not going to take that trade. Why? Well, because we didn't get a bullish divergence in Vumanchu Cipher B, so we're not going to take that trade. And it didn't come down to the support level, and the long wasn't near the support level enough to where we would take that trade. Similar with the sell signal. Now, could you have taken the sell signal? Of course, right? But we're not going to take that because we did not get a divergence. And here it plays out perfectly, right? Because we have this bullish divergence, right? Price came down to a support. Let's see this blue support level, and we got a buy signal, right? And what happened from there? Price came up. Okay, stop loss below previous swing low. Price came back up to this resistance level. So you need these levels in place to, number 1, know when to enter a trade, and number 2, know when to take profit, because you want to be taking profit at these levels. Okay, you don't want to be holding past there, or at least you don't want to be holding a large chunk of your trade past this resistance level, because there's a good chance it's going to get rejected, which it did. We got a sell signal, but we're not going to take that sell signal. We're not at a clear resistance, and we didn't get that bearish divergence that we were looking for. And same with this, right? This is why you can't rely on Vumanchu Cipher B alone, because we had a bullish divergence, right? And we even had a buy signal, but we weren't at a support level where we're going to take that trade, right? We weren't there. We want to wait until it comes down as low as possible before we take this trade. And as you can see, here is a perfect example. We have this bearish divergence on Vumanchu Cipher B right at this resistance level, right at the resistance level, and then we get a sell signal. And where did price go? You already know where price went. It went down, all right? And it came back down, actually came all the way down here. You'd probably be taking profits at around here and maybe holding a bag, but you wouldn't really be holding this far down unless you got lucky. But it still goes to show that when you use all of these in confluence, it mitigates some of the loss that you would have previously taken. And this is another, beautiful bullish divergence, right? We get a bullish divergence right at the support level with a buy signal, and you'd enter at the closure of that candle. And where did it go? It went up, and it went back up past this resistance level and all the way up here, right? So you can hold a little bag in case price goes past this one and hits this resistance level, which it did. And here we had a beautiful sell signal, but we didn't get that bearish divergence, right? But here it is. We found it. We found it right here. Now, we did have one right here a little bit, right? A little bearish divergence, but we are already in that sell signal. So this would have been a good spot to add on your short, but we wouldn't have taken that short in the first place because we didn't get that bearish divergence. And here is a clear example. We got that bearish divergence right at a resistance, okay? Right at a resistance. So when you're using all of these different confirmations, right? And this is real time, okay? Because when people go over strategies, they go back days and weeks in advance to make it kind of fit their bias, right? I don't do that. I pull up the live chart, right? I'm taking these trades. I'm showing you what's working. So when you have all of these in confluence, okay, you have the divergences, you have the support, the resistance, and then the sell signals, or the buy and sell signals for confirmation. It's really hard to not make money when you're trading. Now, granted, are you going to lose some trades? Of course. No one can predict where the market is going 100% of the time. But with our users and with our system in place, a good majority of those trades are profitable. Especially when using good risk management and you have your stop losses, above or below the previous swing, high or low. It's really hard to not see those gains, and that's it. Okay, people want to overcomplicate trading. You need to know technical analysis, of course you do. That's why we have these support and resistance levels identified for you. So if you didn't previously know TA, now you have an algorithm, you have an indicator, EzAlgo, which will do that for you. So it takes all of the guesswork out of trading. It takes the emotion out of trading. That is why traders are not profitable consistently, because they don't have a system in place and they're way too emotional. So when you take the guesswork and the emotions out of trading and you use all these in confluence, the results are pretty insane. And our users are using this right now and seeing some incredible, like, it's honestly mind-boggling, right? And there's no secret, okay? This is it. So there's no hidden, like, indicator secret. Like, this is it. All right, look it. We're gonna do it again. Ready? Look at this. We're on Sol, right? Look it. We had a bullish divergence, right? Wasn't out of support, no buy signal, not going to take it. Here we did have a little one, not really, we're not going to take that trade, okay? Because we didn't have that clear bullish divergence. Here we did, right? And we got a buy signal, price came up. Now, granted, it closed probably like right around here, so it came way up, it closed right around here. So you might have been taking profits early. That's still a percent move on high leverage. These are huge moves, guys, you know? And then look at, we have another bullish divergence, bam. Where does price go? Price goes back up, 4% move. You know, on leverage, these moves are huge, right? Let's see, we have a bearish divergence right here, okay? Look what happens. Bearish divergence, okay? Would we have taken that trade? Maybe. We're at a little bit of resistance. We came over it, you know, for a little bit, tried to retest that as support, couldn't do it, so we broke below with this sell signal and this bearish divergence, and look what happened to price. Look what happened to price, okay? It came down all the way back down to the support level, nearly a 3% move. And if you're looking at these signals right here, you go, oh, these signals are not accurate. Well, it's like, no, you have to have context, right? We didn't have any bullish divergence. Granted, we were at a support, right? We turned that previous resistance into support for the time being, and we got a buy signal, but we didn't get that divergence that we want as our extra confirmation. You know, here we got a bullish divergence, and we got a buy signal, right? And that's a winning trade, right? That's a winning trade because we're taking profits, or at least moving our stops to break even as soon as we're in the trade. So if anything, that's a break even trade. If you're using leverage and you're trading like this, you would be taking profits at like 0.5%, you know, if you're using high leverage, which is what I would recommend. So that is a winning trade or a break even trade. And then, you know, we have another bullish divergence right here. You know, momentum's going down, right? VWAP crosses the zero line. We have this buy signal, and this is all you need, right? This is the only system you need. This goes up all the way. I mean, 4% moves, guys. When you're using high leverage, you have to understand something. If you're using 50x leverage, right, and you get 4%, that's a 200% move. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you triple what you put into that trade off of one trade. Okay, let's see what happens after that, right? We have this sell signal right at resistance, and look at, we got a bearish divergence. What do you think's gonna happen, right? It's an educated guess. It's the statistical advantage. That's what trading is. You want that statistical advantage. And look where price goes. I mean, guys, the system works. You can see it for yourself. Stop relying on these buy-sell indicators that don't have the levels identified. There's not going to be that magic indicator that does it all for you. You need to use multiple and confluence, right? You need as many confirmations as possible. And that's what we're doing here at EzAlgo. And it's been killing, okay? It's been absolutely killing it. Please leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed or learned anything. Subscribe to the channel, and make sure to comment down in the comment section below your results using the strategy. I know our users are crushing it, so I can't wait to hear some more feedback after today, because the charts have been beautiful today. And that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next video.